Hey guys, JamiyJamie today on Roblox plays more Project Pokemon. As you can see today we have an iXDragonSinXi. I think we've all done before, but we are going to start things off today with Tangrowth. Hopefully don't start with Volcarona, because Volcarona is probably one of the best Pokemon to take down a Tangrowth, since Tangrowth is more physical. I think its special attack is really poor. That is a good matchup right there, Metagross. I can't poison it. He's probably going to swap out, so I'm going to have to Leech Seed it, and if he swaps into anything else, probably the Volcarona. I've still got a Leech Seed, which will help me a little bit by getting a little HP back, because I'll probably have to swap out. So I'm just going to call that right there. So let's see what we're going to do. Is then Headbutt, shouldn't do too much. 43 damage, I think? Something like that. Okay, I think I missed. Can I Leech Seed Steel Pokemon? I'm not exactly 100% sure. Okay, I can. Okay, then I'll take it. Okay, I'm just going to keep getting that HP back. I'm going to protect this turn so I can get a little bit more HP back. Actually, they might swap out because Tangrowth is just really, really annoying to deal with, which I don't want to use Tangrowth, but because of how good it is, and I didn't realize it until someone used it against me, I just started using it because, yeah, that's how I have to win apparently. Yeah, you can see my team's very diverse, I want to say, because I mean, I don't think I've got any type. I mean, grass, dragon grounds, fire, bug, ghosts, water, steel, bug. So I got 2 bugs, but they're normal. So I've only got, so out of 6, I've only got 2 typings that are the same, but they do different things. I mean, Scizor is a pretty good physical tank. Tangrowth I think is a little bit better, but I do have Roost on Scizor now, which is going to be so helpful. I'm actually going to... Can I protect this turn? I think I can. I'm going to protect this turn so I can get the Leech Seed doing. It doesn't seem to be swapping out for whatever reason. I'm not exactly 100% sure. And did my protect fail? I think it did. Anyway, if I just keep going to use Bullet Punch, I'm going to go into Volcarona. I don't want to get a sweep with Tangrowth. The only problem is I need a attacking move on it rather than protect, but I won't protect on it because, I mean, why would I want anything else on it? Anyway, I'm going to get Bullet Punch right now. I'm going to call it, so I should have probably Roosted, get a bit of my HP back, because I think the Leech Seed still is effect for Volcarona. Although they might swap out, so I'm not exactly 100% sure about that. And I just realised I've got a shiny Slaking. I think that's shiny. I think. But that Slaking's going to be a problem because I don't have any fighting type moves anymore. Because I got rid of Breloom, because it's in my PC, and I'm probably not going to use that thing for a very, very long time unless I just feel like bringing it back out. So yeah, anyway, their Volcarona will probably come out, or the Garchomp I feel like is the best shout. I don't know if Slaking can get Sword Dance. If Slaking can get Sword Dance, then that would be a good chance to throw that out there and Sword Dance it, but Garchomp is going to come out. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. Not very effective, I know, but for the burn chance, it's pretty much worth it. Please get a burn. I'd be so happy with a burn. No? Okay. Oh, we're going to Sword Dance. That's okay, because I think... I'm not 100% sure. If we can burn it... Oh my gosh. What the... Okay, well, Dragon Rush. If that... Dragon Rush has got like 90%, I think, or is it 75%? All I know is it's got a chance to miss, and because he's low HP, I'm just going to Bullet Punch you. So I'm glad Scizor has Bullet Punch still. So I'm going to take down this Garchomp, and then the Volcarona is going to come in. Oh, I'm going to guess like 99%. I mean, Mewtwo and Darkrai have a good potential, but because I have got X-Scizor and Scizor, I'll probably be able to get a decent hit to almost do a 1 shot, maybe 2 shots, but still, it's going to be very powerful if I hit. Also, I'm tempted to get rid of Scizor's attack EVs and put it all into HP, so I can get a few more Sword Dances off, but then there's no point in Sword Dancing because its attack's going to be really low anyway. But Mewtwo came in, for whatever reason, I'm still going to... Oh, Side Strike does around half damage. I'm going to go for an X-Scizor anyway. Going to go for almost the 1 shot. Now I can Bullet Punch it. The Darkrai, I think, has less special attack, or very similar special attack, so I should live a Dark Pulse on Scizor, so that should be okay. Actually, Side Strike is a lot stronger than a Dark Pulse, so I think Scizor is going to be safe, although Darkrai will probably Dark Void me, which will be so annoying, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. So yeah, Also, I'm thinking about swapping out Garchomp for Latios because Latios is faster and it isn't banned, or well, it is a legendary, but I'd really hate using legendaries. But I'm going to probably EV trade myself one and use it a little bit because it is a psychic type, and I feel like I don't need a psychic type because what's psychic good against? Fighting. You don't really see too many fighting types in PvP except for Bloom now, which can get taken out really easily because it's got pretty low defenses. So yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, I don't know. It means that it's only gonna have a 2 times weakness to ice, which I kind of like. But still, I mean, Scizor can block that out easily. And actually, I think Jellicent can block out a ice type move too, since it's water type. Kayla and Volcarona. Jellicent can go in then, I guess. I mean, I'm not too sure why they kept Mewtwo or didn't keep Mewtwo in. I guess it's okay, but still, Flamethrower not going to do too much. I'm not actually going to Nightshade. I'm going to Acid Armor because that Slaking is going to be a threat. It is a normal type, so it's a normal type. I can't hit it with anything. Get the Darkrai comes out. I'm going to get my Acid Armor off. Not going to do too much. Actually, Darkrai is a bad choice for me, so I'm going to go on for a Nightshade. I'm not going to Will-O-Wisp it. I want to Will-O-Wisp the Slaking, if anything, but I want to Toxic Stall Darkrai, if anything, because Will-O-Wisp doesn't increase damage over time like Poison, I believe. So there's no point in doing it pretty much. So I'm going to get a few of these Nightshades off, just because, why not? I mean, it's decent damage. Even if Darkrai's special attack gets increased, I've still got a few Pokemon like Blissey used to tank a hit. Although I'm gonna guess I got Darkrai on there, Darkrai. I think Garchomp can outspeed Darkrai if it's not EV trained at least. We'll see now because we don't really need Darkrai up Garchomp too much, so we can just Earthquake it. I mean, for the Slaking, we should just use Tangrowth and Scizor potentially. Then Blissey for the rest, to be honest. If I just want to see if they've got Dark Void, which they do, but they missed. So I think this Darkrai is EV trained, so that's interesting, but it did get taken out. So now I'm guessing the Volcarona might come out. Summer. Okay, I don't know why it's called Summer, but I'll take it. Let's Earthquake it again. Hopefully we can do a lot of damage, because I need to do a lot. Actually, I'm trying to think. If I put in Latios and people are abusing Volcarona right now, I don't think Latios can learn a rock type move, which then the only Pokemon that'll be on my team to get rid of a Volcarona is Blissey and Jellicent, which can be easily counted since the only special tanks and not really much else. Anyway, my Garchomp got taken out. I just realised that. I don't know how it took me so long to just realise that, but oh well. I'm going to go for a Toxic. Tangrowth should easily tank a hit from this Slaking, I hope. I'm really hoping that it doesn't have Fire Punch, because I think it can learn Fire Punch. So yeah, I think on Latios I'd probably run Psychic, Dragon Claw. Actually, not probably. I think it's special attacking, so probably Psychic, Shadow Ball. Actually, Shadow Ball a good idea. I don't think I have anything to deal with Ghost type, so I think potentially yes. I want a Dragon type move, so I think I think Dragon Pulse will be on it, and probably Recover. I think that's the move I'm gonna go. But I think if it learns Dragon Dance, I'll probably get rid of the Psychic, because I'm trying to think. Psychic fighting, like I say, you don't really see too many fighting types. I'm actually trying to think what else Psychic is good against, and I can't think of what Psychic is also good against, except from fighting. Dark is immune to Psychic, I know that. Okay, I'm going to Toxic the Slaking, that's good. I'm going to Synthesize this turn, actually. Yeah, I'm going to Synthesize this turn because they're going to outspeed me and do a little bit more damage. So I want to heal up. But yeah, if I'm trying to think actually, what's Psychic good against? It's weak to Bug, weak to Dark. Dark is immune to Psychic. I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to look this up. Pokemon typing chart. Well, I can see on OBS when it uses a term, which it just did. Pokemon type chart. Okay, well, let me just open that up and let me have a look at Roblox. Okay, I healed, so that's good. I'm gonna swap into Blissey, so that's gonna be okay. Killer and Psychic is good against fighting, poison, and that's it. Not really the best thing in the world, I guess, but I mean, I can deal with Gengars, but I don't think too many people use Gengars anymore. I think I actually lost battle about the Gengar, but I don't really think too many people use Gengar anymore, to be honest. I mean, it's not really that good. I mean, when Megas come out, probably on Project Pokemon, which probably will happen eventually, but probably in the far future, but Mega Gengar is going to be so overused, along with probably Mega Alakazam, so I'll take it. I'm going to be hurt by the poison. They're going to attack me this turn, so I'm going to go for a Protect to let the poison do a little bit more. And I'm going to swap into the Scizor. Actually, the Scizor is probably the best option for us to keep alive, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to swap into the Tangrowth because it's full HP. We want to save the Scizor, because if the Mewtwo gets a crit on the Side Strike on the Tangrowth, he could potentially one-shot us, since Tangrowth isn't a very tanky in special defense, which is what we want to avoid, so then we can just bullet punch the Mewtwo since it's one-shot. So yeah, actually I thought Psychic had another good thing it was good against, so apparently something good against fighting and poison, which I don't think I see any of those, so yes, about that. Anyway, into Blissey now. We can just, I think we should just be able to just Toxic it once and just attack and attack and attack. I feel like that might be a good idea, so I'm just do that. So I'm actually trying to think. People have been telling me to put Hex onto Jellicent. I would, but if there's always going to be some times where I'm not going to be able to get a Will-O-Wisp or a Poison or Toxic off before I have to attack Clem, because sometimes I might have to just attack Clem because I'm predicting a swap out, so I need that damage, so it's not going to work all the time, which is why I got Nightshade on, because it's always going to do 50 damage, so even if it's not very effective against the Pokemon, it's always going to do that amount of damage, which is why I have it on. Same with Blissey, although I might get rid of Protect for another move, like, I also have no idea. I might get rid of Jellicent's Acid Armor and put on something else like Can Attack Low, because I feel like that could help a lot. If I had to guess, I'd probably guess Scald, because that's another option for me to burn in case they do swap out. I get another burn, so I don't have to use Will-O-Wisp, but then that would kind of ruin the point of having Will-O-Wisp in the first place, but wherever, I guess. Whatever. And then maybe just tank that Bug Buzz really quickly and Seismic Toss the Volcarona, and that is the Volcarona down. Now for the Mewtwo, which is, I think, is only like a one-shot, so it should be good. So that is going to be great. Let me just quickly Seismic Toss you, Mewtwo, and take the W. Oh, he's going to recover. Never mind. I'm going to have to Toxic Stall it then. Great. I was expecting recover, but I didn't think he'd use it because, I mean, 3 Pokemon left. Probably not going to be able to do anything against these 3 Pokemon, unfortunately. Actually, because he is the last Pokemon, I could set up a Leech Seed, but I feel like Tangrowth is going to get 1-shot or 2-shot, so I'm just going to stay away from that. So, let's see. I don't even want to heal. I do, but I think we should be fine, to be honest. I mean, Poison is just going to do even more damage, so, and now he's going to have to heal. I'm going to step in another Seismic Toss. He's probably going to recover, which he does, and I think soon the Poison will be doing more damage than he's healing, so that's going to be good. It's almost there. I think this turn or next turn we should be doing more damage than his recovers healing him. So that's great. Use a Shadow Ball on a Pokemon that can't get affected by Ghost types. So I'll take the win. Let me see, GG. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a comment if you want to see more Project Pokemon as early games on Roblox. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.